All right, guys. Mm, okay, so I'm glowing a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. My face still look a little dark. I was just outside, y'all. So we are officially at the end. I know I've made a lot of videos saying that I was gonna stop talking about her, but that's why I'm ending this channel because it's very hard. It's very hard not to when you've been with somebody for a very long time, and all you wanted to do was just grow. Uh, hmm. I can't listen to like what my family says, or I can't listen to what like my friends say. And I'm not saying they've been talking to me. They haven't actually. But like this kind of goes with anybody. You can't really listen to your friends or family, whatever happens between you and that significant other, you just gotta trust that. And I've always trusted it when it came to people. When it came to my significant other, I trusted every word. But then when you look back at it and you say that you're gonna be with that person for a while or forever, nothing really lasts forever. And maybe that was the delusion that I was in, I guess. Now, Maya, like, not everybody's perfect. Maya, nobody is perfect. I promise y'all, nobody is perfect. Y'all might feel like it's good right now, but down the road, they will have some effects on you. Um, that's why I just wished certain people understood that. I wish she understood that, but it's okay. Um, we grow from these situations. We evolve from these situations. You can't really evolve when you're being distracted. And I can't have no distractions. And I'm talking about no roster, y'all. Like I don't even talk to no females, y'all. No females have been talking to me. I haven't been on the internet like that. I haven't been posting on the internet. The only thing I've posted was on TikTok. And mind y'all, I'm having a hoodie. I got sunglasses on, so nobody really knows what I look like. You feel me? I mean, of course I'm posting on here, but I ain't really tripping. But yeah, like again, when you've been in the gym and you realize how strong you really are, it kind of makes you feel like, wow, I'm a really strong person mentally. I've came a long way since my last incident, and I'm really happy that I got to experience love again. I got to experience cause mind y'all, she's my first love, y'all. She was my very very first love, and she said that I was her first love too. And when she said that, I'm just like, well, if that's the case, why aren't we? You know what I'm saying? Like, why aren't we here? But I'm always be happy for her. I'm always be happy for her. I'm always be happy with the decisions that she's make, even if I feel like they're wrong, you know. And I know there will like one thing about meeting her since day one, since she picked me up in her car, because I didn't have a car at that time. Since she picked me up in her car, took me to Sam Houston. Cause Maya, I was really saving up. I was saving up to get a car. I was trying to get my dream car, but I was like, no, I just need to find a reliable car. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, um, I had to buy the car by myself. Anyways, okay. Um, the day that she picked me up, we connected the first day, and we didn't kiss. We didn't. We hugged. We did hug, and we were just having a very long conversation about everything, you know, and we was filling each other out, and I will say within the first 2 months we were kissing and we was doing things of that nature, but we didn't move anything more than that. The third month, I told her that I loved her, and she said she loved me, and I think from there, that's when the illusion happened. Like we was just in this phase of just being in love, y'all. I'm really happy that I got to experience love with a person who acts exactly like me. I never thought I could experience something like that because I honestly thought there was only one Denard. But it seems like she was legit my twin. Like she was legit a mini me, just a girl version. And I loved every part of her. Even the mistakes that she's made, even the mistakes that I feel like she is making right now, I must still love her. And that's hard for me to say because I've never felt this way with anybody. And I've met a lot of females in my life. So she's the lucky one. Oh my God, she's the lucky one. Uh, do I regret meeting her? Nah, I don't regret meeting her. But I do regret the decisions that I've made, and I regret the decisions that she's made. The reason why I regret it for her is because she she's doing things that I would do when I was her age. She's 20 now though. Like when I was like 19, 18 years old. Like these are the decisions that I would not have made or I would have made at her age. And it's because of, what's that one song from Giveon? You remind me of me, the way you put me under, the way you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she was my little vibe. You know what I'm saying? She was my little vibe. You feel me? Like we truly brought each other's inner child out, and us watching those videos together, we genuinely brought that little child out within each other, and I seen that in her, and she seen that within me. Do I regret moving in with her? I will say that. I do regret, no matter, and it's not because of the arguments. It was because we were at a stage in our life where we should have just focused on our growth. But like we was so like into each other, we was just like, man, I feel like I'm finna be with her for the rest of my life. So I want to move in and just risk everything. But we didn't have the financials to do that. Um, you know. But we did it though. We can't say we didn't move out. You know, she moved out when she was 19. Or no. Yeah, she moved out. When she was 19. I moved out when I was 21. Nice. We could say we have that title. You feel me? We got that genre. Whatever. But we moved back in, and then yeah. What else? Mind y'all, this is the end. This is the last video. The end. And after I post this, I will be signing out from this channel because I gotta truly just step away. I gotta let everything simmer. I gotta let everything just hurt, bro. I gotta let everything hurt because I feel like I've been accidentally opening wounds for myself. I haven't been trying to, but it's very natural. It's very, psychology says it's very natural it's very human for people to do that. And for me to actually heal from this, I got to like, I gotta step away. I gotta walk away because, mind y'all, every time I post a video on here, we're not even a scroll away from seeing our videos. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's really been hurting me. You know what I'm saying? Um, what would make all this better, honestly, is if if me and her meet, hug it out, and make it work. But obviously, it takes two to make that decision. You know what I'm saying? Because Maya, I'm not worried about no person who has her in the future or who has her now, or because I know, bro, I'm not worried about no person. I promise you, because there's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of levels to this shit. But yeah, I'm always wish her the best, man. I'm always wish her the best. I've never had hate towards her. I just wished like I wish unconditional love was conditional. And what I mean by that is like me having unconditional love for her. I want to be with her. You know what I'm saying? I only want to be with her, and I wish she had that for me too. Like I wish her unconditional love would be conditional, because like it's hard to love somebody when you know that you're never going to see them again. You know what I'm saying? Is that really love? I don't think so. I truly don't think that when you love somebody, you're gonna, you know. But we gotta see. It's not like we're gonna die the next day. There's a possibility. There's a possibility we might die tomorrow, and then it's gonna make you feel like, dang, I wish I spent one more day with that person. But it is what it is. That 80% and 20% thing that she brought up in that video, that means a lot. And I'm glad that I got to record that, and I'm glad that she said that in the video, because I really put my all. I really put my all, and I couldn't put more than 80%, or I couldn't put more. I couldn't do more than 100%. No less than 100%. I felt like I did. I feel like I put my all into this one, and I feel like sometimes that just isn't enough. Again, the scary part about this type of relationship is like she's avoiding me, and I'm avoiding her too. Like it's scary because I know if we ever meet again, things will just be like nothing left. Nothing happened. So I have to let her be, y'all. Gotta let her be. But her, you know, I never paid attention to the looks, man. I've always liked her personality. She was that's what blew me though. You know what I'm saying? That's what took me away. That's what blew my mind, because it was like, wow, like you really you act like me. You act just like me. And the scary part about everything that I'm saying, I'm still on my notebook shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm still on my notebook shit. But for me to physically just get over this shit, because mind y'all, if I ever see her in person, I will have to come up to her. I have to. That's the scary part. That's the scary part. Oh, that's the scary part. All depends on the situation, though. You know what I'm saying? If I see her and she's with another person, I gotta be like, okay, damn, you know what I'm saying? Damn, sorry. But that's why I have to be avoiding the fact that I'm not going into the army anymore. That's what kind of messes up everything else. And yeah, that's what sucks the most, because you are purposely avoiding somebody that you're in love with and will forever be in love with. Like a lot, I be doom scrolling. I ain't gonna say recently. I have been doom scrolling a lot recently because I'm kind of just in a waiting game right now to kind of like level up my life. I'm not signing myself. I'm not signing a deal, but just know this 2026, y'all finna see a lot of different things coming from me. Um, but anyways, when when I was doom scrolling, I've seen a lot of people like, man, I'm finna move on. This isn't the Notebook. I don't give a fuck about that. I really don't. I will wait. I will be patient, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna not move on. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna live my life how I need to live it. Um, I know that things weren't bad between us, and I know that things did go left a couple times, but yeah, I know we weren't perfect. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm never gonna doubt what I'm saying. I would never love anybody more than I loved her. Anybody. And that's sad to say because I thought I was. I thought I was. I thought I would have been, but you know, shit happens. You feel me? This is definitely a test if I'm just gonna stay stuck on the situation and then not move on, or I'm gonna evolve from this, have no roster, no females, no games, no sticking around, no smoke, no drinking, just focus on prioritizing my life to the max. And I choose that second option every single time because I just want to level up, because I want to prove that I'm not a person who takes life not serious. I take life very, very serious. You know, I understand that I've had setbacks in my life, but I've always kept that motive. I've always kept that hustle, and she knows this. I've always kept my hustle. I've always kept my motive. And I will do anything. I will literally do anything for the life that I want and for the life that my loved ones want. And she was part of my loved ones, despite the setbacks that we've had. If I got to do it all over again, I would do it, and I will repeat that setback because that's the setback that we needed. You know, us moving into that apartment together was not the right move, because if we want the life that we want, to live that dorm life, to be able to pay for shit that isn't our money in that type of sense, we can't live paycheck to paycheck. We gotta work for this shit. And you know, I've said that to her before. Like, I just want growth, 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 and we could just do this together. We could rock together. But you know, it's okay. It's okay. I'm hurt. I am hurt. But you know, niggas, real niggas, bro. I'm a real nigga. I could express that shit. You feel me? I could express that shit. I'm not. I'm okay with pushing her away. That's why I made the project Affirmation. I purposely pushed her away, y'all, because I couldn't see myself, or I couldn't see her being in the situation that she was in. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't see myself still being in that situation. I loved her way too much. And so I had to push her away. And I hope great things. And I swear to God, dude, I swear to God, she has a weird taste in men, but she has a weird taste in dating me. I ain't gonna lie. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. Um, but she does have a funny taste, and I swear to God, if I'm not gonna jinx anything. I hope she is happy. That is it. This video is 20 minutes long, but it is the end. This is officially the end. This is officially the end. I'm signing out after this. I'm signing out after this because we gotta stick on the grind, bro. We gotta stay on the grind. We gotta stay Denard. We gotta become the best version of ourselves. Just keep the same personality, keep the same person I've always been. Stay happy all the time. We can't let this shit change us because there was a point in time where I felt like she changed me, and that's not the case. I was just hurt, and I will be better. You feel me? So yeah, this is the end. I hope I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter about the situation. No, I get it though. I know what we had was real. It was so real. It was so real. More real than anything I feel like she will ever have. But love is love, you know? Love is love. I know if we ever see each other again, it would just be more that shit would be dangerous. That shit would be dangerous, y'all. It would be very, very dangerous, and I don't want to put her in a situation where I had to push her away, y'all. Like I legit made myself like a lame nigga on the internet, and that's why I deleted it as soon as I seen, because I know her so well that if I would have if I how can I explain this? Once I posted that last Yasmin video, I knew she was gonna respond. I knew she was gonna reach out. That's how psychology works. And that's why I posted the project, the identity affirmation to forcefully push her away, because I want her to be truly happy. Like I can't have her be in these mixed feelings. I can't. So it was definitely a sacrifice, but this is where we evolve. This is where we become the best version of ourselves. And she knows what it is with me. I she has a bad memory, so hopefully she doesn't forget me. But if she does, I get it. I can't help anybody with bad memory. But yeah, you gotta just keep going. Gotta keep pushing, y'all. All right. Goodbye. This is the end officially. I think I got everything out. I got everything I need out. Okay. No more. No more. No more, y'all. Because I'm coming from great intentions. I'm coming from genuine energy. This is just me, bro. This is just me. You know what I'm saying? We finna become so strong. I'm talking about stronger than anybody she meets, bro. And even if it's not right now, it will definitely be in 2027. I don't think y'all understand. I don't think y'all understand what type of arc I'm in. I'm gonna mark out every attribute, every single attribute. And I'm gonna become the best. I'm talking about the best version of myself so I can just evolve and evolve into just greatness, bro. Yeah. This is the end. I love you so much. So fucking much. I'm glad that I got to watch those videos for the last time. If you ever choose to watch those videos, it might hurt a little bit. It might sting a little bit. Like you might feel it in your heart, because I definitely did. I'm just giving you a heads up because you are my twin. Just Just be mentally prepared, because it's like rewatching those videos and seeing how we acted the same naturally. Heads up. That's just a heads up. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.